All right, welcome back to Buffalo Plus. Mike Catalana, Dan Fates. I'm Jenna Cottrell. We're getting news that Tre White signs a 4-year, $70 million extension, including $55 million guaranteed, according to ESPN, making a total value for the deal of $82.1 million. White right now is going to do his deal after 3 years, which makes it even more striking. He's 25 years old. Dan, Tre White finally gets paid. Your thoughts?
Finally, it's finally hashtag pay Tre. I've been screaming this from the mountaintops, and Mike's got that look on his face like, I can't believe they just did it. But this is exactly the right time to do it. I've been saying it for the longest time that Tre has earned it. What else can he do to get a contract extension? And that this is absolutely the right time. Great deal for Tre because he can sign another deal when he's about 29 years old. And for the Bills, you lock up one of the corner pieces of your entire defense. He is massive. We talked earlier this year to Warren Sharp, and he said just Tre's impact on the field is so impactful. The fact that he is able to allow as a defense, you're able to predict where other offenses are going to go because if Tre's on one side, you can eliminate that the quarterback may be looking that way. Tre is so good, face of the franchise defensively. They need to make him available to the media 24/7. I'm sure we'll hear from him soon. But I am so happy that Tre White deserves this contract extension.
All right. Can I put my side in this? There he goes.
The walk-off, the mic drop.
Absolutely, Tre deserves the money. Absolutely, I knew the Bills were going to pay him. The difference was with Tre, because he's a first-round pick, the Bills had some options there in terms of fifth-year option on his contract. Other players can get it too, but franchise tag, all those things. So they didn't have the immediacy that you would with other players that you need to get done. Not players that are as impactful. Like they got Deion Dawkins done before him. Left tackle, very important player.
Yeah.
But Deion's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Would have been. Matt Milano's in that spot. It's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. And now they know what they've got. And they're also getting Tre done before they have to even consider anything with the quarterback, with Josh Allen, because, look, he's still a ways away from getting a big deal. But, you know, a year before him was Pat Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. Now, those guys have been great, but they're getting their new deals. So that is down the line. I've talked a lot about how Bean is smart. They're good with the cap. If they felt it was the right time with the right amount of years, and maybe that was the sticking point, and they just decided to do it this way now, then I'm all for it. If you think in terms of what the money is, he's earned that.
Yeah.
Right? He's earned that spot. And, you know, he last year went from being a really good player to my opinion, a dominant corner in this league. I don't like that shutdown because I think it's so hard for any player to shut players down all the time. But he's a dominant corner in the league.
But they also get to set their own price. Like, Tre didn't reset the market. He is getting compensated for what he has earned in the league, which is what I really like. I think it's a great deal for Tre in the amount of years, and I think it's a fair, reasonable price for what the Bills are going to pay as well, because Tre will also get, like we've said, another chance to sign another big year deal. So I really think that this is both sides coming together.
Look at Jenna. Dan is already now talking about Tre's next deal.
Are you his agent? Like, you are really pushing that.
Right.
When you love to be his agent? Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, you would love to be his agent. No, Field Yates is reporting the new money per year average for White checks in at $17.5 million. That's a guy that's absolutely earned it. Like you said, Mike,
Yeah.
I think the thing for me, like you mentioned, Mike, they didn't have to make this deal. You know, they had some flexibility with White being a first-round pick. They had the fifth-year option, that type of thing. But I think how important is it to have a guy that, like you said, is the cornerstone of your franchise, happy and still in Buffalo?
Yeah. Well, hey, look, I was at that draft when they took Tre. And the reason I bring it up is, you know, the Bills still get, and even on today when he signed his deal, I mentioned, you know, it was the Mahomes thing. And then Deshaun Watson, right? But the Bills, yes, they didn't get the superstar quarterback in that draft. They weren't in a place to take a quarterback. Mm-hmm. But they got one of – I'd have to look at the entire draft. I don't know where he fits in terms of the entire draft, who's the best player out of that 2017 draft. But he's near the top, and they got him near the end of the first round, and he's a cornerstone player for this team. So We're happy for him. I'm not sure if he's going to still be able to do the whole goalie thing with the Sabres, but corner for the Bills, I think, is more important than running the goalie academy for the Sabres.
We're all
Sorry.
tweeting it. Like, we're all like on our phones.
I don't know. I feel like this is a massive deal to get done. And like you said, there's the list of, they paid Dion, now they paid Tre. Now they have to make decisions on other guys like Milano or a player like that. And then it comes down to Josh Allen, but to just have this out of the way and done.
Yeah. And to get it done this year and be able to put some cap money towards this year, because next year is probably going to be flat in the cap. There's issues next year that the pandemic has caused.
Yes.
So, it gives them, we've used this term, but more flexibility with how they apply the money to the cap going forward. So, hey, Tre White, I look back to Stephon Gilmore, fantastic player. The Bills drafted, one of the best corners in the league. He didn't want to stay. They end up letting him walk. Not only does he walk, he goes to New England. He's been the best corner in the league. He got paid. He'll get paid again. Mm-hmm. And they're not doing that with Tre White. He's going to be a Bill. He'll be a Bill for a long time.
Absolutely. Dan, any final thoughts?
Hashtag pay Tre. It was done. I told you.
I think it's paid Tre now.
Yeah, it's got to be. Okay, Mike. Mike's got a new hashtag, paid Tre.
Paid Tre.
All right. Well, thank you for watching on Buffalo Plus. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate your feedback, and we'll have whatever's next. Who's next? Wait, let's make a prediction. Who is the next player extended?
Milano.
I'm gonna go with Milano as well.
I'm with Milano too. I don't know how long they would let it play out, but I think they like him a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see. But yes, he is in that final year of his deal. So it would make sense before they start with the other guys who were drafted a year later. So there's no extra year option with Milano because he wasn't the first rounder.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks for watching. For Mike and Dan, I'm Jenna. Please like and subscribe.